Hello BookTube. For this Tag Thursday, I'm going to be doing the New Year, New Me book tag. This tag was created by Kevin Toll Reads, and I will link to his channel in the show notes down below. Prompt number 1, Fears. What is one book from your 2025 reading goals that scares you? The selected poetry of Robinson Jeffers. I have tried to read the entirety of this collection for many years, and I usually end up stopping about midway through. And I want to do something poetry related in April for National Poetry Month, and I've been thinking about having another go at this collection. But there's a bit of trepidation. I don't know if I should try to just read the whole collection in one go, or if I should attempt to take it piecemeal. In my attempts to read other similarly large selected or collected poetry collections of various poets, I have found that I struggle with reading all of the collection in one go, or trying to take it piecemeal. So I'm not entirely sure how I should approach it, or if I should just wait until hopefully I'm in a much better mental space to tackle this book. Prompt number 2, Patience. What is the one book on your 2025 reading goals you want to start immediately? I'm going to go with 3. And I mentioned them yesterday in my January reading plans. So what I do is once a month I will put in a pre-order with Book People, the great independent bookstore in Austin, Texas, for the next month's manga new releases in the series that I am following that are in active publication. Unfortunately, my December pre-order was delayed. One of the 3 volumes, I'm assuming, either had release issues or weren't actually shipped out when they should have been. But they are forthcoming, and I should get them early next week. But I'm going to have to wait a little bit because I'm in the process of another major read. So when I get to these 3, it will be at the end of the month. And those 3 new releases are Jujutsu Kaisen, Volume 24 by Gege Akutami, Zom 100, Volume 16 by Haro and Kotaro Takata, and Dandadan, Volume 10 by Yukinobu Tatstu. Cannot wait to get to any of those. Prompt number 3, Growth. What book last year pushed you to reflect and or grow as a reader? So I'm going to go for 2, both by the same poet. And that poet is Salim Barakat, who is a Syrian poet. I have 2 of his selected poetry collections, both translated by Huda Fakhreddine, although the earlier Come Take a Gentle Stab is also translated by Jayson Iwen. And the other one is The Universe All at Once. I really enjoyed both of these collections, and it has me interested in reading and picking up more Arabic poetry and translation. Prompt number 4, New Paths. What is one author you plan to try for the first time in 2025? William Dalrymple. I have his book, The Anarchy, which is about the East India Company. And I'm hoping to pick up another book by him that is forthcoming, but I don't know if I should go ahead and pre-order it or wait until I actually know whether or not I like his work, because I have made the mistake countless times of picking up a great number of works by authors that I had not tried yet, and come to find out I don't particularly like them. Will William Dalrymple be amongst those? We shall see. Prompt number 5, self-care. What is one book and or series you revisit for comfort? For this, I'm going to go with what I am currently reading, which is Fairy Tale by Hiro Mashima. It is one of my favorite manga series, and I am currently in the process of rereading the whole of the series in the first weeks of January. So far, I've read the first 3 volumes, and I am loving it. I'm just thrilled to be back at the guild with Natsu and Lucy and Happy and Gray and Urza. So, Fairy Tale is a long-running manga series that lasted for 63 volumes that is about the Wizarding Guild Fairy Tale, whose most infamous member is the Fire Dragon Slayer Natsu Dragneel, who has a propensity for causing copious amounts of collateral damage during his adventures. He is joined by his Exceed companion Happy, anthropomorphic cat who can fly, and Lucy Heartfilia, a young celestial spirit mage he meets in the first chapter and invites into Fairy Tale. Urza Scarlet, the strongest female wizard in the guild, and Grateful Buster, an ice make wizard who is something of Natsu's rival, also join this team, and they go on many adventures together, and I love it, and I'm thrilled to be rereading the series again after 2 years. Prompt number 6, Forging Ahead. What is your favorite debut book or first book in a series you read last year? For this, I'm going to go with the first volume of Kaguarabchi by Takeru Hokazono. This is a new manga series. It first started publication in 2023, although the first English translations are coming out in 2024 and continuing. It's about a young man named Chihiro, whose father was a famous blacksmith who forged magical katana. He was assassinated by a criminal band of sorcerers, and Chihiro wishes to enact bloody revenge. I loved this first volume, and I cannot wait to read more. I'm thinking volume 2 is either February or March, and I just cannot wait for it. I want it now. Prompt number 7, goals. Do you have a specific reading goal or challenge for the year ahead? Yes. For the 3rd or 4th time, I would like to try to read all of Alan Hollinghurst's work. Alan Hollinghurst is a British novelist who has so far written 7 novels. I have periodically tried to read his entire body of work, and I have failed miserably each and every time. Will 2025 be any different? Hopefully not. Well, wait. Hopefully it will be. We shall see. Normally, what ends up happening is I will have an urge to read all of Hollinghurst because I've had many of his books for nearly 20 years. And I will either manage to successfully reread The Swimming Pool Library or bail on it and then just say to hell with the rest of the project, or I will manage to get to The Swimming Pool Library and then end up hitting a roadblock with The Folding Star, the second book, and saying to hell with it, or trying to read each of the other ones and then one of them being a roadblock, and I say to hell with it. So hopefully this will be the year that I read all of Hollinghurst, or I will finally say to hell with it and mean it. And in 2026 I'll just get rid of all of Ellen Hollinghurst's work. Although I've been meaning to do that for ages. So anyway, we shall see. Prompt number 8, Breaking Walls. Do you have a non-book related goal for 2025 you wish to share? Yes, I would like to experiment more with my cooking. I recently did a library tour featuring my cookbooks, and I realized that a lot of them I have not cooked from, and I would like to change that in 2025 or cull those books in 2026. So I'm going to go through them and find some neat recipes and hopefully try them, and hopefully they work out. So prompt number 9 is teamwork. Tag others. If you like to do this tag, consider yourselves tagged. This was the New Year, New Me book tag. Thank you, Kevin, for creating it. This tag was a lot of fun. Anyway, I'm going to sign off for now because I have some adulting to do and some books to put in a donation box of doom. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow with another episode of my 2025 library tour and weekly reads. So till then, BookTube, thank you, have a great afternoon, and stay safe.